Mr. Lynch likes all my life forever. Domani, messo simple, messo simple, more 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 simple. Lynch. It's March 12, 26. It's Tuesday neighbors. So non ti totally, but in general it's clear. Sky, because for some reason in general, clear scatters in general, and these scatters in general, 209, so it's done with the one, quello di non si ripete, perhaps only then golden Genesis one, sotto contro, o viceversa, this is the one, at the same time, now, it's Ilya 13 and 41, it's 59 Fahrenheit, 15 Celsius, nei limiti di Nicola Kinesi, Milanese, la sta pratica di 15, 17, 16, Petresizza e lì arrivati a spingo, early spring atmosphere, corso con spring really closest 8 days in Italy, USA in 10:01 a.m. on Friday, March 20th. Genesis call, in fact, call scaricato di for 20 video, questa cosa per sicuro, in fact, c'è anche la sfera di sentire, il fatto che vedo per cambiare questo quattro results, some absolutely for the minutes, but some think about it. So, to the camera, yes, I do to now, so the winter coming in, and December 31, particular, December 21, particular, 16 to 40 p.m. in Italy. Sarà per noi, ma mi think about it, somebody, watch your video, suppose indeed. I should have tried it amazing, so for the same, that's my proposal, to you should watch your videos, better, perhaps, better, for me. Niente operation spinga sama new that corresponding association stuff for some agent to for what one thing is so that's general for the citizens o to be that classificati as regarding the inglese at least family was having the same thing that was complete but no you say maybe it's interest sicuro show we complete but one in the sentence absolutely incomplete my referring was if in particular perhaps if only si vede anche fatto per che non fil colpa lesson there are people things are size of a brax in particular the following in some years which always have a good man come no interfere with the weather parts video was what the comment which explain to the braxes and you can see I wrote it the first part of the cost comment with the nostri so man there is not the braxes is a bit if you see the first part of the comment in nostri non forse più una lettera in no for not così feel cool I think yes because in fact I feel cool I think yes no dispensa them I think 90% I feel cool o vedere in genere muy for me un secondo in stia dove scatto stazione I think I can see something is for me it's good really good at least seems can be some function being a afternoon I think at 3 participants I'll be just for 59 Fahrenheit 15 Celsius I probably think that was the touchy video for today we have it's beautiful. Those cars was a channel also in my head, and now in fact I see three things. Today you can see on the name it particular session fact particular near my live and now I'll see three things later in fact session. And the first one is recognizing I'll sing about an extract what I think for the first kind song sulle mie visiting it's became a habit me non spazio sa persona memory non if follow me non passa sempre finché poi so manato sola più bella mia solo mia sta in fronte a te, oh sola mia, sta in fronte a te, dici che sta in fronte a me, sta in fronte a te. Si fa che muscare se c'è nessuno in media, si sta in continuo effect, se c'è un notare, se si non toglie il video di nessuno mai scenica, nel senso che tardi ting, perché se la persona non ti pizzi, che si impossibile video di chi, tu chi si inizia, sai che siete? Maar je vindt het nou, toen zie je in de ci verso, van mensen che sono stati oktober, naar we full sector ritmi, non fra vi dem senza sky forada, pratically 4 hours and 40, 35, 40 minutes max, more or less, in comparison with my infection, it could be different time. So also I can say, I can use the term schedule at in general, according to my judgment, we also can say the term schedule at in general, let's say time. Well, so, sinistro, mi dico, mi siete accorti, si siete accorti in storia per porzi, non è differenza, calore fra la myself fact, calore siamo se la corre, calore stone, pink, calore fist, la corre fino a simulatura pink, calore stone, pink, se lì simula, la frequenza notata si termina, telefono, si shot nel mini. Oh, if not, team better, she better snapshot pratically, the shot, the first part of the video, which Russia showed you, dove scatto si engine scatto, è stato amico, quindi è stato amico room, sono le classiche amico, quindi grazie amico room.